Hey everybody, this is Chaturbate's Impossible Girl, and I'm going to show you how to use Chaturbate's apps and bots. Your apps and bots will help you put parts of your room on autopilot so you can focus on interacting with your viewers and making tips. Apps and bots will help you control 3 very important areas of your room subject, your chat window, and your tip goals. So we're going to get started from your broadcast page. And to get there, all you have to do is just click the Broadcast Yourself button, which is going to be in the top menu if you're logged into your account. Once you're there, if you don't see the option to select the apps and bots from underneath your chat window, just go ahead and click on the tab that says Apps and Bots. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick an app for my next show, which I'm going to do just by clicking Choose an App. And then a new window is going to open, so you can pick the one that you want. If you don't see the pop-up window, make sure that you have your pop-up blocker disabled on your browser. Chaturbate's got a ton of different apps that you can use. So if you don't know exactly what you want, you can always just scroll down and searching through the apps that are readily available for you to pick from. In the pop-up window, Chaturbate's always going to show you the most popular, newest, and featured apps, but since I know exactly what I'm looking for, I'm just going to search for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on the search bar and type in the name of the app that I want. There are a few things you can tell about the app without even having to click it open. It'll show you the title, a short description about the app, who made it, and also its token score. The higher the app's token score, the more tokens that app is earned per hour. This one looks like the one I want, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Launch App. The first thing you'll see is the settings for the app that you chose. And sometimes they can look a little confusing, but never fear, there is help. If you click on the Description tab, there's usually a set of instructions that the creator of the app has already written out for you. And after looking through the instructions, if you still don't find the answer that you're looking for, you can always leave a comment at the bottom and see if anybody else knows the answer. But I'm already pretty familiar with this app, so I'm going to go back up to the top and go back to my Launch App settings. And this is where I'm going to tell the app exactly how I want to run my show. So the first thing I'll do is fill out the goal met subject, which is right here, which is going to tell all your viewers what's going to happen if you meet all of your goals tonight. The next thing I'm going to fill out is what my tip goals are. This will let all your viewers know what's going to happen next. So I'm just going to fill in 2 for right now. Since I like this app, I'm going to make sure that I click the Add to Favorites button, so then that way it's going to be easier to find next time I need it. And then with this app, we're going to set your token goal amount. Then once I've got those filled in, I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom and actually start the app. That's going to close the pop-up window, so now that your app is started, it's going to start running your room for you. And as you can see, my room's already looking a little bit different. The room subject just above me is changed to show the first goal that I typed in and how many tokens it's going to take to achieve it. In the chat window over to the right, you can also see a notification that the app is up and running. And just below me, you'll see that the app is now keeping track of all of my tips. So now that my app is working, I'm going to pick a couple bots to run. Chaturbate saves your settings each time you run an app or bot, and since I'm choosing to use the same one I used last time, all I have to do is click Restart. Bots work a lot like apps, and you can have up to 3 running at one time. This is a tweaked version of the very popular Ultra Bot, which I'm going to use to keep track of my top tippers. So I'm just going to scroll through my settings and make sure everything is as I want it. And I can already see I want to make one change. We are going to turn the leaderboard on. This is going to let all my viewers know who my top 3 tippers are. And once I'm sure everything is how I like it, I'm going to click Start Bot. And I get a notification in my chat window telling me that the Ultra Bot has started. I'm going to restart my second bot. This one's called Full Notifier. And I use this one to automatically broadcast notices to everybody in my room, so that way I don't have to keep typing them in every time. So now that I have the settings open for my second bot, I can see this one also has a leaderboard feature. Since they both do essentially the same thing, I don't need them both, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this one off before scrolling down to the bottom and starting my bot. And now I know this bot is working because I just got another notification in my chat window. That should be just enough to get you started using apps and bots in your very own Chaturbate room. Make sure to take some time to browse through all the apps and bots that Chaturbate has for us broadcasters to use and see which ones are going to work best for you. So have fun, make tips, and keep Chaturbating.